Alright, we are back in my garage today looking at a new opener. This is a Stanley Vemco model TT200.A05. This opener was made in 1998. I found this opener sitting in the trash and I figured I'd take it because this is the only one I've ever seen that actually says Vemco on it. Vemco and Stanley were obviously kind of the same company. Now, this particular machine, I didn't even know that they made Vemco branded openers for this long. I always thought Vemco was like a late 70s, early 80s kind of thing, but this is late 90s. So, yeah, this one is basically the equivalent to my ST400 essentially, because you can see it has the 4 styles down there. It has an RPM sensor in it. It does require sensors. So I've got my sensors hooked up there. And this one is a 1/2 horsepower. So yeah, very cool machine. This is not the original light cover. This light cover came off of the 3220. So yeah. When I found this opener, there was dirt and mud and crap all over it. So I had to clean it off quite a bit. The other thing is that this opener actually has the other type of limit adjustments there. It looks like they broke off, but they didn't. This was a different kind of limit adjustment they had that you would put a screwdriver in that slot and turn it. Personally, I prefer that style because that way I don't have to worry about breaking the limit knobs off when I set the opener down. The other thing this opener came with that I'm very happy about is it came with a one-piece rail. So for some reason the trolley chain and all that was not on the rail when I found it, but hey, I have a one-piece Stanley rail now, which is pretty awesome. Actually, it's crazy how much more solid this rail is compared to the sectional rail. This is the 4-piece rail. This is going to get disassembled and stored for now. This trolley is the trolley from the 3220. This one would have used this type of trolley here. I'm going to put this trolley on this rail when I take this thing apart. I actually meant to put that trolley on and then I forgot I was going to put that one on. The only thing that was weird, oh, by the way, this rail is also powder coated black, if you notice, which is kind of cool. The only thing that was kind of strange is that this rail is longer than that rail is by like 6 inches. I don't know why, but I cut just a little bit of the pipe off so that I could make this just the normal Stanley chain fit on there. I don't think this would have been an 8-foot rail because, you know, just 6 inches longer doesn't really make it an 8-foot rail. So I don't know, it's kind of interesting, but I did cut just a little bit of it off because I wanted to be able to just use the normal chain. So anyways, oh, the other thing is that the pulley on the front of this one actually is removable. So if I really wanted to, I could make it into a full chain drive. Anyway, for accessories, I'm just using the garage door control button and a 1050. I'm assuming this is the remote it would have come with. I don't know if the remote would have been branded as Vemco or not. I'm kind of guessing not, but I'm not really sure. And this opener is very, very quiet. Out of all my Stanleys, this one is probably the quietest. The Stanley Premier is also extremely quiet, but I think this one probably beats that. This thing was extremely quiet when I was setting the limits. It was kind of vibrating some, but once I got the light cover on, for some reason that made it quiet down. You will notice that there are kind of some little foam things here to kind of isolate the case a little bit on the back, because this is actually kind of where the cases would vibrate a lot. I might need to do that to some of my other Stanleys to try to get them to quiet down. So anyway, we'll run this and we'll show you just how quiet it is. Extremely quiet, and you can even kind of hear the pulley at the front squeaking a little bit. I'm gonna have to lube that some, but yes, very, very, very quiet opener. I love it. So yeah, this was the professionally installed version. It's If you think about it, it's kind of the newer version. Last year I found a Stanley, it was called a Stanley Builder Series opener. That was a professional series. I gave that one to Vemco machines. This is essentially the newer version of that. The professional version of the ST400. So, cool machine, pretty rare machine, but I gotta go, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.